Hey guys, Luke here, and welcome back to another Let's Answer Some Questions. I'd like to remind everyone once again that you can post questions below and I shall answer them next week. Let's get started. Lil John 14, no, oh fuck that up. Lil John 14 says, "Hey Liquid, will you be LPing Resident Evil Code Veronica at one point? As it is actually part of the main series. It is a really good game, and in my opinion, it is better than all the other Resident Evil games." Possibly. I don't see any reason like that I shouldn't be helping it. I mean, as you said, it is part of the main series, and I've heard it is really good. So yeah, why not really? Except the only reason I can kind of think that might be holding me back would be Dreamcast emulation is difficult, and yeah. But if I can ever get it working, definitely, shoot for the stars. Yeah, Kane 2 says suck two dicks at once for 600. Okay, this is like another continuation of like the whole dick question thing, and I'm just gonna say what I said before. $600 to me is a lot of money. So if if it was clean, no diseases or anything, and it was safe, so then ultimately there's nothing really bad happening to me except for me getting $600, and that's not really that bad. So probably yeah. J0 says, if you had to change three things about YouTube, what would they be and why? And what will we do if you ever came to England and met me? Your in your ideal day. Three things I have to change about YouTube would be probably one. I guess I can't really say that. That's kind of a bullshit answer. I was gonna say it's like kind of reverse everything that they've changed like in the past like month or so. But I'm just gonna kind of like pick three things that they've changed in the past month or so. And so, one would be probably Insight. When you go to account and you go, and usually Insight would be like right there, basically like in a big button in the main page right there. But it's right now though it's like in this little tiny deformed baby on the top left side of the screen. It's like really difficult to spot like at times. It's really douchebaggery. Um, what's another one? Comments. If you want to like view all comments, you can't view all comments unless you go to at least page 2. And I just think that's for some reason that's really stupid. And also, hmm, there's a lot of stuff really. Um, oh, and number 3 will probably be the recommended for you is really bad. Like, it really never recommends anything that would really actually be recommended for you, and it's really rare that it does. So I'll probably change, like, make that more efficient. So those are three things. There's a lot more though. And what would I do if I ever came to England? Probably we play some FIFA, and I get to witness your rage firsthand, and that'd be cool. Spiral Guy 101 says, "Do you like the Zelda series?" I do. I mean, I'm not like a really hardcore Zelda fan, but it's a pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Like I've never played the more recent titles because I don't have a Wii, but it's pretty fun. Kill Stuff says, my question is, Oprah Winfrey, your mom nemesis. Fuck one, kill one, and marry one. Forever and have babies. Huh. Kill nemesis. Marry Oprah Winfrey forever and have babies. And fuck my mom. Because then I won't be having, inbred children. And I'll be getting rid of a dangerous zombie thing. Yo. And Waffles Be Sexy says, Would you kill someone, hurt someone very bad if you got paid for it? Let's say $1, $10, $100, $1,000. For $1, for without, okay, I'm just not gonna ignore the amount of money, but I'm just gonna say this, like, if the person was someone who I believed deserved to be had pain inflicted upon them, probably. But if it was just like some random like puppy dog or something like that, maybe not. No, I'm not that greedy. So the answer is no, because I think the question kind of refers to anyone, but only for some people, really. Slot Extra 2023 says, Liquid, I have a few questions for you. If you could make a game, what type of game would you make and why? Would it rely more on story or multiplayer? What sort of characters would you have? And finally, what would the story be about? It would probably be, to be honest, not story or multiplayer. Unless, I think by story, I think he means is single player. And if that's what he means, probably single player. Because he kind of asked the question about story twice. I'll probably have it about single player because in the perspective of actually making the game, I know nothing about network programming, so that'll be very difficult. And I think that multiplayer is just kind of like an add-on. It's kind of like saying this is what I'm not really sure what I'm trying to say, but I think that if I was making a game, I could probably make the single player more interesting than the multiplayer, because multiplayer definitely you can leave in a lot of like glitches and bugs and stuff like that, and I think single player is really the time where you really are in control of everything that happens. So, yeah. And what sort of characters would you have? It really depends on the type of game, really. I mean, right now I'm kind of like working on this like independent game, right? And I'm kind of like in concept, and it's about these two guys named Bluis and Dark. And Bluis is like this like blob of blue stuff, and Dark is like this blob of black stuff. And they're kind of like, so far they'll have it like they're kind of like friends sorta, and they kind of like argue and stuff, kind of like a 7 Max type thing, but not 7 Max. So I think that's answered that. And finally, what would the story be about? To be honest, um, again, it really depends on the type of game, but in general, I don't really think a story is needed for video games. I mean, like, it helps and stuff at times, like with RPGs and stuff like that, but, like a lot of arcade games and stuff like that, they don't really need stories, so generally, if I was to make a game for, like, my first actual game, to be honest, since I haven't really gotten the chance to get used to actually really story development and stuff like that, I would probably stay away from that. I'd probably try to do one without a story. But then again, like I just said, I did the whole Bluis and Dark thing, but that's kind of, I don't know, I'm not that's probably gonna be like not anytime soon, so I'll have time to work on other stuff before that. But yeah, so hopefully that answered the question. And that's all the questions for today. So, we actually have plenty of time. Cool. So yeah, post questions next week, and I shall answer them next time. So yeah, Liquid out.